Woo! Having a party. Party. Having a party. Having a party. Party. Yeah. Having a party. Fucking party my ass. How are we? We well? Oh, yeah. The elephant in the room. Yeah, no. This is what happens. That's what happens. Yeah, have a look at that. That's my amp. That's the focal amp, right? And yeah, when I had the DSP put in just recently, that's the DSP here. The Hertz Bit 10, right? The U-Butte, right? Okay, U-Butte, fucking fantastico, right? Yeah. Here's I'm charging up my fucking battery too. Right, so I've had to pull the wires down here. So I know a little bit about what I'm doing, you know. So I've had to pull the wires here because they come down there at the speaker wires and trigger wires and fucking everything to do with the amp down the back. Because this is a CVO, right? The boom audio system stage 2, because it's a CVO, is integrated into the wiring loom, which means I can't take it out. If I'd added it, I could take the harnesses out, but I can't. So I've been, now you're going to see what I actually what goes on in my fucking head to get the best sound, because I love music. I fixed up my speakers. I'll put a bit of terminals on there. They're screwed on, mate. I'll fix this speaker because the little capacitor there, that one there, that cracked. So I went up the shop and got one, changed it. You know. So I'm charging up the battery. Look at that, mate. That charge. And I've got the charger up there. So triple charge, nice. So, and let's see. That's the USB for the thing. Sorry, for the head unit. Right. So anyway, so as everyone knows, I've got a very loud bike, right? And it's just not loud. It's very clear, and that's what I aim to do. I like my music. I love it very clear. You know, like you can hear everything. But that's the only way you should have music, isn't it? You know. Anyway, so I've added things slowly. So there's an amp in the back here, down there, just down there. See, right? There's an amp down there. Now that's plugged in, right, to the harness, the existing harness for the original amp, right? Which, as we know, is fucking shit, right? Because there's fucking shit. You spend 50 grand and you get shit, right? You know, it says Harman Kardon, but what a lot of people don't know is Harman Kardon bought Infinity, and Infinity owns Panasonic. So it was Harman Kardon casing with Panasonic Infinity ampage inside, which is shit. They make household goods, you know, entertainment systems. So this is a focal, handmade, 4-channel, French made amp. Got polk speakers in the front, 6x5s, 6x9 polk speakers in the rear, 3 ways. I've got an amp up here, the DSP, which it's the best. It is a good DSP, but I don't know because it's not durable, and they don't like dust, you know. And and that's the RCA leads for it. You know, people, look, I am having a whinge. I am having a whinge. Fuck it, I am going to have a fucking whinge, right? See, I'm doing this work now. I know what to do. I've got to take the tank off next. I've got to trace the wires down. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, right? Because this is what's happened, right? So, before the DSP went in, I just had the amps, the original head unit, and it sounded good. But it can be better. Clean it up a bit. You know, that scratching in the background. Make it clear, right? I'll turn off my party lights. When I'm in the shed on my own, I get a little bit fucking, a bit wild, a little bit manly. Whoa! You know? No. That's the middle. No. Funny. So what happened was my friend, he's an installer. Now he's new to this, and I'm not upset with him at all. We're both learning, you know, because of Australians. You know, we don't do this to our bikes. You know, very few of us do. Here in America, I could have bought this bike, wheeled it across the road back in 2016, got the stereo I wanted with it fitted within about an hour, and I would be laughing. Instead, it's taken since 2016 to get it to this fucking stage, because that's how backward and forward we're coming in this country. In fact, well, no, but we're leading the charge, aren't we? So, they sell these plugs. Now, let me put that on my glasses. Now, I'll put up the schematics and all the wiring loom for my bike, which is not an easy task to find. Let me tell you that. Harley like to hide their shit. Right, they like to hide their shit so they can be pain in the ass later. It's almost like you've got to be gay to own a Harley. You've got a fucking sore ass. No, let's see if we can see here. Right, so there's the schematics I've pulled up. Now, that's my, if I can put this down. So they're my front speakers, and they're still my front speakers, but because there's a tweeter and a woofer, right, on the CVOs. So that's the woofer, that's the tweeter, and that's the surround. Okay, you see that? Right. So you got to follow the colours. They've marked them, right? They've marked them, right? Obviously Harley wasn't allowed to do this part, so I would have fucked it up. So it tells you what they are. See? Yeah. See how it tells you? Right, so you got left rear out, right rear out, right rear out, right. They're the rears. Okay, that's the rears. I know what you're saying, but it's at the front. Shouldn't it be at the back? Hang on. I'll tell you how it works. Right. Right. That's the handlebars. Right, here we go. Now this is the big one. This is the radio. This is the amp. That's the amp plug. Right. And that one there, that one, see, that's an amp too. Where's the radio? Fucking comes over here. Fucking, sorry. I had it before. No, that's not this one. Here it is. Right. So, yeah, radio. See, radio. Okay. So, now, on this, that goes into the radio. Okay, that goes into the back of the radio. Now, that plug there, you don't fucking touch. You just don't touch it, right? Now, I've prided myself on only snipping off the speaker wires here for the old speakers. Now, they've come back into play, as I thought they might. That's why I didn't totally delete them. Now, that's the amp for the front amp. But see, it comes from the back, right? You following? Believe me, Harley don't do things easy. So, everything comes out of there. Every single wire. So you've got every single fucking thing. Now, this stereo, its RCAs are the wires, the speaker wires. They're the RCAs, right? Okay, so I forget what they call them, but they're not RCAs, but they're like RCAs. So they send. Now, they come down here. That's it there. It goes across, right, plugs into this one here. That goes down to the saddlebag, right? Don't forget there's a speaker on this side to you. That's doing it. Just wait. Goes down there, plugs in there. That amp registers to that amp, gets powered up by that one, jumped, right? Then it comes back on itself. Now there's a comeback wire. So these are going wires. See how they've looped them, right? So the loop, right, these wires don't need to come back, but they do come back. That's the thing. And they've come back in a different way. Now, if you look at that, see that that's looped them, right? But then they've got these, see, right? And then, now, they go back. Now, they come in, see this wire's going down, have a look at this. There's your crossover. Right, see, this is your crossover here. Now, see the colours of those? These motherfuckers. Look, see, right there, see, there, see the colour of them? Now, I've got to find them. Now, they go in there, they come back up in there, see? They go up in there, right? And they do plug it, they do find wires, and it's these, look, right? And the white ones, these. And look what they fucking do. Look, they splice them. Look at the fucking, look at this, look at this, look at this. Okay, right, you see that? Now, I've got to take the tank off, I've got to trace it, because you want to make sure. Okay, then come up, all right. That's the loom going down. That's the loom on this side, over there. Okay, and then it comes up under here, and that's it there. Now, this has got speaker wires in it too, that's them, right? So, red is for right, that's right there, and these ones are for here, right? Now, what happened was when I got the DSP put on, okay, so I've got good shit. It's insulated, as you can see, everything's rock solid. Speakers fine, everything. I noticed it cut out on me. It's never cut out on me. So the amps are protected. They've got clippers, right? Anyway, and the DSP's also got a clipper on it, protects itself too, right? Protects everything. And it clipped out on me, which means it's gotten too hot. It's gotten too hot, and it's got too, and it started playing again. I'm like, what the fuck? So you've got your gains on your amp, right? All your settings, your RCA leads go in there. Now what we're doing is that's a 4-channel amp, right? But we've bridged it, right? So it's putting out 2 speakers instead of 4. So we've bridged it so we get maximum power to each speaker, right? Okay. Now but the RCA's there. Everything has to go into the DSP now. So everything has to come in to the DSP, and it goes in there. That's going in. Okay, that's the thing going in. Input, see? Input. That's all your gains there. You settle that. Then you run each RCA lead. Boom, 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 boom. So we've got four speakers. So each speaker is 1 RCA lead, right? Okay. That comes from there, and then we need to run an RCA from down there. Now, this is what's happened. I did say to my friend who's been doing the work, do not touch this plug. Do not mess around with this plug. There's no need to touch this plug, because everything from there goes down here and it comes back. Has to come back, because it triggers this amp, triggers that amp, and they trigger each other, right? So this stereo, you can put up to 6 speakers. I can have up to 8 speakers on this, right? It's just, and how it does it is, the radio doesn't have it there, right? What it does is when you plug a harness in, right? Okay, plug them in, right? So I can add harnesses to this. So if I want the pod speakers, right? I want to put it on the tomb rack, right? You get these plug speakers, adapters, right? I'll show you. You get these, right? This is a harness for boom audio, right? Okay, there you go. Right, See, it's got its plug. Now, when you get a touring pack boom audio, you get an amp with it and the speakers and everything. This shit, you only want the harness really, right? And then you can work with that, because then what you do then is I found it. Not many other people would, because it's not, people don't like their music like I do. Right, I'll show you now. That's one. Let's find the website. Yeah, you've got these adapters, so you plug them in, and they're already made up. Okay, you follow me? Here we go. Oop. Oh, here you go. Here we go. This is one. Right, now see the adapters. Now they're the same clips and everything, and what they do is I'll go down here. So that's for, so I'll type in here. CVO, street light, audio. Yep, no worries. Yep, I like that. Let's have a look at that. 128 bucks. Let's have a look at this. Right, there we go. And what do you get? You get this. This is what you get, right? And they've already made it up for you, right? So what you do is that plugs into the that plugs into the that one plugs into the back of the head unit. Then comes out. Then you plug that plug into here. Okay. See, so you leave your head unit alone, so everything's fine, and then you plug your head unit into into that. Yeah, right. And then you got all the other leads. They're already done the work for you. It's already done, and you get all these parts, right? Okay. This is what they call plug and play. When you see your RCA leads, they've converted them, everything and stuff. Now, there's a lot of manufacturers out there, the different ones. See? There's the plugs. Yeah, see, that one goes in the back of the radio. That one there. Right? That one goes to the amp. Right? And then everything else you've got to do with what you want to do. Right? But because he's done this, I was riding around and I'm thinking, something's not right. And he said to me, you've lost your fourth channel. No. Can't lose it. It's there. No, it's gone. No. And he's learning, I'm learning and stuff like that. He's qualified. I'm not a trained installer, but I know my bike, and when I open up my mouth, I know shit. And when if I don't know, I don't know, and I won't tell you that. I want to learn, right? Well, let me tell you, I have learned a lot about Harleys, everything about it, mate. So I rang him today. I said, mate, Michael, I said, I found it. Okay, it's not your fault. This is Harley, right? I said, but you went to the plug on the back of the radio. You branched into that. What he'd done was he got picked up RCA leads here, and he was running. Then see, he had these pickup wires. There's speakers to register. The speakers going into the back of the DSP, right? What? And then he's hooked up RCA. Well, yeah. Then he's hooked up RCA leads to them. Those ones, but they're the same wires. So it was a bit, I didn't want to, because he's just had a child and everything else, and he's, people make mistakes or whatever. Not even a mistake, just an oversight. Oh, I'm not upset. I think it's funny, right? So this was what he had plugged in there. Right. Okay. See? All of that. This is a lot of fucking wire. There you go. That's the problem. So when you put the DSP on, it picks up a lot of sound. It's very sensitive, and I could hear something in the background behind the music. I'm going, what the fuck that noise? I could hear it. Me? I want to have a look, and it was clipping out. Anyway, so of course I've taken off the fairing. I've gone, oh, for fuck's sake. Everything else. So yeah. So what I'm doing now is I'm putting everything back. I'm going to reconnect those wires there. Reconnect that, tape it up, done. That's back to normal. This one I'm not worried about. We can find the wires, they come back there, right? Down here, the reason what I'm doing down here is I want to make sure I follow the correct wires all the way. See how the fuckers change colour? Look what Harley do, see? Now they're speaker wires, they come back up. And you've got these ones and those. So I need to find out what colour these ones are. Even though they're in there, I can tell you what colour they are by here, this one, but they change colour, so you need to track them, right? So but they've looped them. But they do come back because they need to tell this one up here, because you need to be able to grab them for when they're doing changes, because that's what that. Now I'm ordering that plug and play. I'm ordering that. I'm just correcting this, all right? And that getting back to normal. All of this, fixing all of this up, you know, and that, and and the thing is, and that's the thing. When the DSP went in, I heard it. It should be crystal clear, right? And I couldn't get it right. And I was sitting down on the computer with the DSP, because you can put it on the computer and you tune it, right? It's amazing. You can, and distance and time and everything. It's unreal, right? And you can really get it right. Now that thing with all that gear, it should have been fucking pumping, you know, really pumping. And I did. I had it pumping. Pumping. And then boom. And then fucking put. It's clipped again. No, why was it fucking clipping? You know, fuck. It shouldn't be clipping. You know, I have my safeties on and everything. Right, but my thing was you got to put that through the computer. Before you put anything to that, you need to program that. Now my computer, I've got another one inside. I put the thing in there. I didn't have enough memory to tell you, so I naturally had to play with it. Now, anyway, let's lead to this. So, yeah. But I'm okay. All right, that's the rundown of the schematics, wiring, colours, fucking everything else for Harley Boom Audio Series 2. All right, take care. Go get it, bye.